blessings now. You understand?
Bernard, real quick, I don't think I've ever talked to you about Jerron. How do you, Jerron Ennis from Philly?
Yeah.
How do you just assess Jerron just as a fighter? And is he the future
He's
of the
from Philly. He's from Philly. So, I mean, all Philly guys that I know of, even the ones that didn't make championship status, they come with grit, they can fight. Philly always nurtured future Hall of Famers, especially world champions. So yeah, they have an opportunity. Just got to now get the right fights to make that happen for them. And I'm wishing and hoping they will. I mean, you know, I can't control what they do, how their decision. It might not even be their fault or their issue, but at the end of the day, you could be good, but if you don't fight people that's just in that same category as good, then time go by. When time go by, people forget about you.
Is he in the welterweight division? Is he like the biggest threat to Crawford?
I think all of them is a threat to each other if they don't come right. I don't think anybody's a threat. Anybody has a chance in that division. That's what makes it so exciting to talk about that division, because there's so much talent there. Everybody's beatable in that division. Everybody's beatable in that division. So I don't favor anybody in certain divisions, especially that one, that anything can happen because it's so talented.
Just my last one as a light heavyweight grade. It looks like we might get undisputed at light heavyweight this year with Bivol and Beterbiev. Stylistically, it's a pretty crazy fight. I mean, it's basically boxer against a brawler. I mean, maybe that's not giving enough credit to Beterbiev in his boxing credit, but I don't know. How do you see that one playing out?
I see that fight as a competitive fight that whoever makes the most mistakes will pay for it and probably lose the fight. But I think it's an exciting fight for 2024. And most of the divisions, all the way down to lightweight, has potentials to be some record numbers and also record viewership of good fights for 2024. And again, I mean, it got to happen, it will happen, and I think that the ones that somehow wants to go ahead and not make it happen, it's going to be forced to. And this is the time of shut up or put up, and that's a good thing, because I know y'all going to do your job to continue to put it out there, and to continue to talk about it, and continue to put it out there. And then again, you know, who knows, man, that the more fights we see that's meaningful, I think the better it's going to be for everyone. And I think that's the key. The key is to do the fights that matters and that makes sense for the boxing viewership. Because at the end of the day, I can agree or disagree. You can agree or disagree. When it comes down to it, we all want to see the best fight the best. And I think at the end of the day, everything else is soap operas and gossip. And again, I don't think it'd be so much interviews being sought out if they weren't getting paid for the interviews that they do from the interviewers. It's a business, it's a job. You have to do what y'all gotta do. But I have to be smart enough to say I'm not gonna continue to repeat what the world already know what they wanna see from the heavyweight division all the way down to the divisions that matters. And until that happens, I'm just playing into the soap opera as I'm doing now with this interview. And it still have nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. Y'all gotta get paid, y'all gotta get money, y'all gotta get attention. And everybody has their agenda. It's nothing personal. I just don't wanna play the game anymore, and I won't. And so that's why this interview will be one of the last dealing with something that's potentially should happen, pertaining to an interview that Bernard finally got the fight to happen with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Great. What do you think? Now we can have conversation. Now we can have conversation and talk. Everything else, again, I say is carrying over from the 12th month to the 13th month, which is the new year of 2024. And I think people will get tired of hearing from me, just like anybody else, if it continues. But somebody got to have enough courage and enough balls to be able to say, hey, you know what? I want to just talk about the fights that happened, that's signed, and who you think gonna win. These are the things that's not soap opera-ish, especially after it's been redundant over and over and over and over and over, and then you carry it on to another season, and then you carry it to another season, it becomes, they be like, yo, please, even the right become wrong. Even the right become wrong. They be like, man, just shut the fuck up. So I don't want to be in that situation.
Thank you, Bernard.
Thank you, Bernard.
Yes, sir.